Hello you all, welcome to Oliveboard. I hope I am audible to you all. Please first tell me if I am audible. Is my voice audible to you? Okay, thank you. Let's start with today's session. Today, as already promised, I'll be discussing about Manrega. But before that, let us discuss other fringe topics. They are equally important. This is a Nabard booster series. With that, we are also getting. We'll be also having some marathon sessions. Please do attend them if you are appearing for this year's Nabard. Deepika, काफी दिनों बाद आए आप क्लास में, क्या हुआ? और आज आप पेड क्लास में भी नहीं? Which ministry organized Pacific Asia Travel Association Travel Mart 2023 in New Delhi? Which is the ministry involved with that? If you could please tell me which is the ministry involved. This is an event which is related to your travel. So which, if you could just give me a wild guess. Okay, somebody is saying it's external ministry. I would say no, it is not the correct answer. This is not answer. It is related to travel. Okay, somebody is saying it's tourism. Tourism is the correct answer. Let us see why was this in news. So just a minute. Before moving ahead, yesterday I asked about GI tag. So GI tag answer was given by this fellow whose name is Keep Going. So GI tag is under your Ministry of Commerce. Yes, he answered it right. It is under Department of Industrial Promotion and Internal Trade. This GI tag is given for 10 years. This was also what I asked. And apart from that, GI tag in India is governed by an act by the name Geographical Indications of Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999. This is what the act is. What all is the GI tag given? It is given for your agricultural products, handicrafts, industrial products as well as food products. So these are the products. So basically, आप समझ पा रहे होंगे, GI tag is only given for products. That is what I mean over here. I hope I am clear. Now, the news part. This Pacific Asia Travel Association Travel Mart is being inaugurated in your New Delhi. It is by Ministry of Tourism. Basically, with this, this was celebrated from October 4th to 6th. So this today is the last day of its celebration. Have you heard about Travel for Life? Have you heard about Travel for Life? So this is a Travel for Life program was there in news during G20 summit that happened in your Goa. It actually functions, or it is a sub-mission or a sub-program under your mission Life. Life means lifestyle for environment. Travel for Life was a program that was launched on World Tourism Day, that is celebrated on 27th of September. Travel for and the program, what is the program's aim? The aim is to promote sustainable tourism. See, this is important. Lifestyle for environment. Yes, Rahul, you are right. During the G20 summit, there was also a Goa roadmap that was there in news. So Goa roadmap is an outcome of India's G20 tourism track. It is a blueprint for sustainable, nice, thank you. It is a blueprint for sustainable global tourism. So, इस news में आपको क्या याद रखना है? Travel for Life, Mission Life. When was this came into place? It was on the day of World Tourism Day, September 27. This is important. Other than that, which place was this inaugurated? Which is the ministry involved? That's all. Nothing else. I hope I am clear with what you have to do. So correct option is option number C, already told. Now, Eklavya Model Residential School. This is the question. The question says that the scheme is for model residential schools for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes across India. It is under Ministry of Tribal Affairs and it is being implemented as a central sector scheme to provide quality education to students from class 6th to 12th. Is this right? Which of the following statement is correct? I am asking you the correct statement. Is option number 1 correct? Eklavya Model Residential Schools was there in news because 4th Literary and Cultural Fest and Kala Utsav is being celebrated at your Dehradun. It was celebrated on 3rd of October. So it is hosted by your Maharana Pratap Sports College, organized by NEST, which is National Education Society for Tribal Students. Specifically, this society has been curated to look after Eklavya Model Residential School. So it was hosted by Eklavya Vidyalaya Sangathan Samiti of Uttarakhand only. This tribal event will mark the attendance of almost 2000 tribal students. They will come up with their culture, and then this tribal event will celebrate their culture. अब न्यूज में इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है इकोनॉमिक सोशल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, तो ये स्कीम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. दिस स्कीम इज बेसिकली फॉर योर शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स ओनली. इट इज नॉट फॉर एनी अदर एससी और ओबीसी. यू नीड टू मार्क दिस that this scheme is only for your scheduled tribes. Other than that, it is for Ministry of Tribal Affairs. It started way back in 1997-98, तो कोई नई स्कीम नहीं है. And your Eklavya Model Residential School follows your CBSE curriculum. What is the coverage? As per budget 2018-19, every block जिसमें 50% से ज्यादा आपकी ST पॉपुलेशन हो या फिर एटलीस्ट 20,000 ट्राइबल पर्सन्स रहते हो, वहां पे एक एकलव्य मॉडल स्कूल जरूर होगा बाय द ईयर 2022, and I feel this has already been attained. Next thing, what is, okay, I have discussed the coverage. One more thing which is there in this scheme is your Eklavya Model Day Boarding Schools. Recently it was told that जहां पे भी ST की population is more than 90%, day boarding school will also be established on experimental purposes. This was what was there in recent news. Next thing, what is NEST? NEST is an autonomous organization which was formed in the year 2019 under your Ministry of Tribal Affairs, which basically looks after this Eklavya Model Residential School so that they can function properly. उनको कोई दिक्कत ना हो. That is what the this society aims at. So the correct option is option number D and not some other option, high SG. So Kshitij, you told me it's C. No, it's not C because it is not scheduled caste. Only scheduled tribes are being focused on in this. Ministry of Tribal Affairs is right. Yes, I have not written about this class, but yes, 6th to 12th class के लिए ही these schools are. These schools actually function, or these schools actually function on your principle of KVs or Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas. I hope you know about Kendriya Vidyalayas and all. तो वो ये उन पे function करते. That's it. What is PM Shri? Do you know about PM Shri? Eklavya Model School, KVV की बात हो रही थी. So I thought, why not ask you about PM Shri? What is PM Shri? Thank you, Ashish. अब आशीष क्योंकि बोल रहे हैं बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट है, he'll only answer what is PM Shri. Next thing, National Turmeric Board will be constituted under which ministry? Ajit Anwar is saying schools. अरे full form बताओ PM Shri का. National Turmeric Board will be constituted under which ministry? Will it be under Ministry of Commerce, Agriculture, MSME, Food Processing Industry, or Environment, Forest and Climate Change? 14,500 schools. Yeah, very good, Manish. Full form बताओ. PM Shri का full form. What is the full form of PM Shri? Very important scheme. So National Turmeric Board. Okay, Manish is saying option number B. No, it is not under agriculture and farmer welfare. So yes, Deepika, you are right. It is under commerce and industry. तो प्लीज इस तरह की चीजों पे जरूर फोकस रखना. हालांकि एक एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, बट मिनिस्ट्री एग्रीकल्चरल नहीं है. नाउ लेट अस सी व्हाई वाज दिस बोर्ड फॉर्म्ड. मुदत इज सेइंग ऑल टुगेदर E, फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज. अरे नहीं. Aditya said the right thing, that PM Shri is Pradhan Mantri School for Rising India. It is an important scheme. Please have a note of that. Government of India has notified for the constitution of National Turmeric Board. This will be formed under your Union Ministry of Commerce. Turmeric in India is majorly being cultivated in the region of Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Karnataka, MP, Odisha, Bengal and Gujarat. So you can have a look at that क्योंकि यहीं से ही maximum आपका turmeric आता है. I hope you know about turmeric, right? Next thing, India is the largest producer, consumer as well as exporter of turmeric. 62% of the share of the global turmeric market is from India only. For all the Nabard people, ये आपका एग्रीकल्चर का एक important current affair हो सकता है. Other than that, where are we exporting our turmeric? We are exporting it to Bangladesh, UAE, US and Malaysia. That's all. A question for you all. Please answer in the comment section. Turmeric में कौन सा chemical होता है? जनरल नॉलेज का क्वेश्चन है, टर्मरिक में कौन सा केमिकल होता है, एंड ऑल्सो टर्मरिक जहां से आती है वो प्लांट का, क्या टर्मरिक रूट है, शूट है, फ्लावर है, या क्या है, व्हाट इज दिस? दो चीजें बतानी है, टर्मरिक में कौन सा केमिकल है, अदर देन दैट टर्मरिक जहां से मिलता है वो एक रूट है, शूट है, या फिर क्या है, दैट यू नीड टू टेल इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, so here the correct option is option number A, already discussed. Next thing, recently there was a report that was being published about methane emissions in livestock and rice. Recently there was a report on methane emission in livestock and rice systems. So this report was released by curcumin. Okay, Aditya, very good, very good. Manish, कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल देना ताकि बाकी सबको भी पता चले, बट अभी के लिए इसका आंसर बताओ. FAO, very good. FAO was the one that has actually released this report on methane emissions in livestock and rice systems. So basically ज्यादा जो मीथेन निकलती है ना वो राइस की फील्ड से ही निकलती है. So that's why specifically this report focuses on that. This was released by your FAO, and if बैंकिंग होता तो मैं यही रुक जाती, बट क्योंकि हम आरबीआई के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं, therefore key findings are also important. The key finding says that 32% of the global emission जो anthropogenic factor से आते हैं उसमें से 32% are coming from your livestock and manure management. Other 8% additional are coming from your rice paddies. तो सोचो जो 8% हमारा ग्लोबल मिथेनॉल एमिशन है वो हमारे राइस की फील्ड से निकल रहा है, which is a great which needs to be controlled. Next thing, what have they report suggested? The report suggested animal breeding and management properly should be done. Other than that, feed management and diet formulation. तो इसके लिए नाबार्ड की annual report says that one can use millets for for forages, promoting the use of specific forage crop and rumen manipulation, exploring methods to influence microbial processes in the rumen. तो ये biologically intervention is what this is talking about. Next thing, so correct answer is option number C, FAO. India has recently signed a social security agreement. This social security agreement basically is focusing upon your providing legal rights to the professionals. Now I want to ask you one thing. ये किस recent में किसके साथ sign हुआ है? Is it Peru, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Argentina or Brazil? Social security agreement. I hope you all know about social security. Deepika, what to tell you? Please, अगर कोई class की बात है, then we'll discuss over here. Otherwise, you can just message me on Telegram. It is Argentina. No, Sunita, it is option number D. The social security agreement is being signed between India and Argentina. इस तरह के agreement में just you need to know what are the two countries and why is it signed. It is basically to facilitate risk-free international mobility. That is what the focus of this is. So option number D is correct, not U. Recent में पूछा है, recent में it was Argentine. Next thing, social audit of MG Narega, very, very, very important. Be it Nabard, be it RBI, this is very important scheme. So MG Narega is being in news because of the prevalent corruption charges highlighted in the social audit. It says that corruption amounting to rupees 27.5 crore is being done. It has flagged this issue, social audit. Under Manrega, this is an act, MG Narega. Under the act, Section 17 talks about having a social audit, and for attempting this social audit, इन्होंने एक audit के rules बनाए थे in the year 2011, और इन rules के हिसाब से this rules were being developed by your Ministry of Rural Development as well as CAG. तो यहाँ पे एक चीज ध्यान रखने वाली है, it is Ministry of Rural Development and not Panchayati Raj. Please have a note of this here only. Next, when was this MG Narega launched? MG Narega was launched in the year 2005. It is India's largest social sector scheme under the Ministry of Rural Development. It provides legal guarantee of how many days of work? 100 days of employment. To whom? Unskilled or skilled? Unskilled or skilled? It is to unskilled. You have to note this: unskilled manual labor, and that too from which household? Only rural household. Please take a note of this as well. Next thing, how many active workers are there? Almost 14.32 crores active workers are there as of 23-24. वेरी गुड. ये सब चीजें जरूर ध्यान रखना अगर यहाँ से कोई क्वेश्चन आता है. एग्जामिनर कैन प्ले विद अनस्किल्ड एंड स्किल्ड टर्म. प्लीज हैव अ नोट ऑफ दिस. नेक्स्ट थिंग, what are the key features under the scheme? So basically एक legal right देता है to work because मनरेगा is itself a act. और क्योंकि एक act pass कर दिया तो उसको एक legal backing मिल गई है. So therefore under this 1/3 beneficiaries have to be women, and this is true also. This is a demand driven scheme. If somebody demands the work, then within 15 days he has to be given work. If not, then he has to be given the unemployment allowance. This is what the act says. This also has a feature of decentralized planning. What does that mean? That Gram Sabhas can actually recommend at least 15% of the work in their village according to whatever they feel is right. तो क्या है? Decentralization है. नीचे के लेवल पे, grassroots level पे, they can decide what should be done and what not. So therefore, role of Panchayati Raj institutions is strengthened. You need to tell me the article under which Panchayati Raj institutions have mentioned. Or okay, if you don't know the article, then you can also tell me what is the Constitutional Amendment Act by which Panchayati Raj institution was added. तो एक तो इसका Constitutional Amendment Act का नंबर बताना, 73rd. Very good, Manish. Now a question for your homework. Search it and write it down in the comment section below. You have to tell me what is Udgam portal. What is Udgam portal? चलो ये तो कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख देना. Now please tell me if you have some issue, then we'll discuss. Otherwise, I'll wind up the session. You want to ask anything? SG, you are right. 73rd Amendment Act से हमारा PRI आया था, and 74th से क्या आया था? If you like the session, then please like, because it will be a great motivation for me. 74th Constitutional Amendment Act से क्या आया था? कितना अनक्लेम्ड FDs और सेविंग अकाउंट है? कोई अगर कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख देगा तो विल बी वेरी. मनरेगा तो अनस्किल्ड वर्कर्स के लिए, इट इज नॉट फॉर स्किल्ड वर्कर्स. सेवेंटी फोर्थ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट एक्ट किसके RI के लिए हो गया? Thank you. So this is a question for your homework. We'll meet tomorrow and have a nice day.